Uh, welcome back to British. That is British. One of these days I'll open my copy of this game. You know the worst part? I have another Ace Ventura, other Ace Attorney game in my backlog, and holy shit, I'm not sure if I wanna play it. It's not that I hate the Ace Attorney games, they are funny. But the court cases make me like wanna throw babies out of a window. Ace Ventura game, now that would be a trip, indeed. That would be really a trip. Question, exclamation mark? Right, we finished all the talk here. Throw me out of a window instead. No. No. I don't throw you out of a window. I put you in thigh-high socks and throw you on my bed instead. What are you talking about? Please? It's always fun to fluster episode. Do anything here. Have to come back again later. Let's do everything we can while we're investigating. The reactions I get from my chat is wonderful. I love it. Oh no. Imagine. Femboy makeout. I'm not the femboy here. The femboy is someone else. Oh. Gina? You were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, that's alright, is it? Ain't gonna be playing with my new friend here. Ah yes, Toby. Did you know that Toby is not a good name, especially after you watched Naruto? Machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind. Cute girl with a puppy, what a nice sight. Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze. Oh. It's like I told you Otto yesterday, even he ain't allowed near the rig. What's it called again? A reason we ain't supposed to touch it. The Special Dispenser for Scientific Equipment Act. Is that what you were thinking of? It's the one. It's why the only lot allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? the forensic something. A forensic investigation team? Is that what you were thinking of? I also call myself the forensic investigation team. It's the one here. But isn't it the case that the special dispenser has been lifted? I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with ya. You're still supposed to get permission from some bigwig or another, as far as I knew. What was his name again? Lord, we had this talk before. But we were there. Actually, we've just recently been to Lord Strongheart the Magnificent and Knuckles. You what? You've met him? Last time the boss was caught and go out and see him. I waited for 3 hours at the cove's office and came back sniveling. Tragic. Well, Lord Strongheart the Magnificent and Knuckles has given us permission to examine the scene, as long as we touch nothing or everything. Oh yeah? Honestly. Alright then, go ahead. But if it turns out you're lying, it will be the boss who gets it. I'll never eat another chip again in his life. So, you're still saying this is all above board, are you? I'm sure everything will be fine. Really would be tragic. Would it? Alright then, them stairs, off you go. Oh, thank you, Gina. Do we need to move for that, or...? I guess not. We investigated this before, but hey, why not? Here's the scorching on the ground that you mentioned. Yes, and there's what's left of the green balloon's envelope. All clear evidence that the balloon that exploded on the day of the incident. Oh, Professor Bonbon, I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this. Someone's well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. Yeah. Ouch. I'm a bad person. No, you're not. Just burst the bottle of Epitune instead. Crystal Tower. I can't believe I'm seeing it at such a close proximity with my own eyes. You've really been looking forward to the great exhibition, haven't you, Miss Susie? Oh yes, when I found out I had to return to Japan, I'm afraid I cursed my luck. But there you are, but here you are, back in London, gazing up at the magnificent tower. I know! Perhaps I was wrong to curse my luck so harshly. No. It's just look up first. Oh, look! A flying balloon! I've never seen one in flesh before. Because they are not made out of flesh? I know it's a saying. I can't understand how they can fly, and so high up as well. Oh, but I think Oh, but think of the view, Mr. Naruhodo. You must be able to see for miles and miles. Miles per hour. I do think of it, and it terrifies me. I mean, it would be certain death if you fell out. I'm sure they're perfectly safe. After all, they've been invented by some of the brightest minds in the world. Let's not forget that we know at least one has exploded. I'm sure there are other ways to fly. Yes, take these drugs. These stairs are the best stairs ever. Lead up to the experimentation stage. Let's go and see what we can find out. Finally. I don't need this typewriter tool. Oh my, so this is the machine that was used to deceive people into thinking instantaneous kinesis had taken place. Yes, that's right. Or rather, it was the machine. It's a little worse for wear at the moment. What extra common lengths Professor Bun Bun went to in order to obtain the research grant? No. The professor was tricked as well. He didn't know anything about it. Yes, of course. It is amazing though, isn't it? The scale of the whole affair is so very British. The scale is very British. Things I say to my friends in Britain. You're right about that. You would never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure. Oh look, is that? Shit, so huge and out of proportion, that's so British. Not even Sikhs? So, I think we are more or less done here, aren't we? Shall we, Miss Susie? Already? He is the Reaper, remember. We do well to keep our distance, I think. But we have permission to be here, from the top. We are perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine, as long as we don't touch anything. From the top? Do you mean Lord Strongheart, the most obliviously divine, wonderful angel and Knuckles? Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like. He should have been at the center of the explosion here, and it wouldn't have bent a steel wheel. I think she just wants to look at the broken thing. Probably. What a terrible explosion it must have been. Even the steel... Oh, that's what she's saying. Even the steel girders have been half buckled and twisted in the blast. And what they call the birdcage was right in the middle of it all, just here. But look, Mr. Rona, the metal grill on the floor. Looks as though it's designed to open. It does, doesn't it? If the floor had opened at the precise moment the explosion occurred, the birdcage would have dropped through and disappeared from sight. I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there? Maybe. This wasn't here yesterday. Really? But if I'm not mistaken, it's the cage in which the victim was standing before he was apparently beamed through the air. That's right, the birdcage. According to what Professor Bunbun said in court, it's made of wood. Or more precisely, Japanese cypress, I think. And despite having been in an explosion and then falling from a great height, it's relatively unharmed. What wonderfully durable, what wonderfully Oh, I'm also connecting back to my chat. Congratulations. Thank you. What wonderfully durable construction, wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruhodo? I understood that the forensic investigation team had taken it away yesterday to examine it. I suppose they must have brought it back here when they finished their work. But sadly, with the body inside, but sadly not with the body inside it. Yes, because the dead body of a person surely should be brought back too. No, that's right. I know we were given strict instructions not to touch anything, but still, this is too important a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for that trial. Wooden cage that was used by Professor Bunbun's experiments. This cage, with the victim inside, crashed down into the crystal tower. Well, let's look at it. Ah, look here, Miss Susie. Oh yes, the wood's cracked and broken a little. I suppose because it fell from such height? Yes, from the height at which the balloon was flying down into the crystal tower below. A fall of about 30 feet or 10 meters. Or 9 meters. It's 10, but okay. No, it's actually 9. It's actually correct. Leaving the man inside tragically dead. Push down at the victim inside. Anything else? Apparently not. Look at that horn-shaped transmitting device. Isn't it amazing? That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. It makes you think, doesn't it? If only it had been a normal horn, none of this would have happened. It's almost exactly what I thought as well. What a big honker. I bet I can predict what you're going to say next in that case. You're about to say, nothing ever goes to plan, aren't you? Oh no, I would never say something like that. However much I look at them, I just can't come to terms with those Temari handballs floating in the sky. I get some AIDS. Num num. You've been glaring at them constantly since we came up here. Sorry, the feelings of wanting to ride one and wanting never to set a foot in one are fighting it out inside me. But if you don't look where you're walking, you might fall from the stage. I don't think I would notice. That's how fiercely the battle inside me is raging. Doom music. I think you should make peace with riding in one, Mr. Naruhodo. It really would be much safer that way. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Yes. We hear that a ride on the Ferris wheel is a favorite romantic outing among young London couples. I think the romance would be slightly spoiled by the abject terror personally, but then I'm not a Londoner. Are you a little scared? Are you a little scared of heights, Mr. Naruhodo? It's not that I'm scared, not at all. It's just that staying on the ground seems much safer. Well, perhaps I shall have to ask Iris and Mr. Sholmes to accompany me on it in that case. When you put it like that, part of me does want to give it a try. Oh dear, it is complicated for you, isn't it? Oh, isn't it exhilarating? All this different architecture from all corners of the world. It does make you feel a bit like an explorer, doesn't it? I know it's all subjective, but the onion-shaped roofs have rather caught my attention personally. It is very subjective, isn't it? Japanese buildings with their wood and paper construction have excellent ventilation. Yes, but they have no insulation, I should say. That is one of the biggest problems with most buildings in Japan. They are not very well insulated, especially old traditional homes. And you are going to feel that in winter as well as in summer. And I've realized that British buildings being made from brick and stone are very strong, long-lasting. The more you know how things are done in other countries, the more you understand your own, I feel. Oh yes, I do agree with you there. But I can't help wondering what an onion does for the roof of a building. I mean, I suppose it's playing on my mind because I don't like the taste of onions. Off with his head. Oh, really? All bottomed? Let your taste in vegetable dedicated your taste in roofs, Mr. Naruhodo. I agree. Okay, let's speak with him. Least approachable man in the world, winner 10 years in a row. Strong, Mr. Naruhodo. Your country and your assistant stand firm behind you. Behind. Lord Van Six? What? Well, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? Haha, such a British talk. I, th I thought I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Apparently, you Nipponese are equipped to read the sign. Are unequipped to read the signs. Oh, I read them. So, what are you doing here? Entry to this area is prohibited. Bruh. Well, the thing is... Lord Chief Justice Strongheart the Magnificent and Knuckles granted us permission to investigate. On the condition that we didn't disturb anything. And yet you've managed to disturb me. Never mind. State your business then. Come to think of it, there are quite a few things I would like to ask Lord Van Zix about. Not least of which that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Ask away, Mr. Naruto. Don't feel afraid of the rhythm game that it is presenting to you. What? You won't know unless you try. Your brother, Clint Eastwood. So, Clint Eastwood. What's the name of your older brother? I understand, Lord Van Zix. Yo, Nipponese, I always have to be on guard whenever you are around. So, you've been investigating me, have you? Oh, no, it's not like that. Well, alright, it is a little bit like that. My older brother was also a prosecutor. He was the pride of the Van Zix family. But tragically, a vicious killer took him from us. The professor, you mean? Is something funny? That's the extent of what you've discovered, is it? I shouldn't be surprised. Sorry? It's more to it then? Lackluster work is very much your trademark, isn't it? Ah, you're too kind. Are you going to tar all Nipponese with the same brush next? So tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident? As it happens, Lord Van Zix, there's a rather curious case that come to our attention. Are you aware that Madame Twospell's Museum of Waxwork by any chance? I am, naturally. I believe that since last month I feature in one of the displays there for public scorn. Of course the infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he? Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. A particular waxwork? Which... wait, you mean... Yes, it's the professor. Mr. Sholmes is investigating the case as we speak. I was unaware of that. He's turned as white as a sheet. Enoch Dreber. Are the police trying to locate the engineer, Mr. Dreber, already? Surely that goes without saying. We are very keen to see him found as well. The trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description of the man we heard in court earlier. Which, according to Professor Bunbun, was of a tall, thin gentleman who has straight white hair and wears a black monocle. So I was just wondering, I mean, I realize it's probably not possible, but we'd very much appreciate any more clues you can give us. Wow, Susie really knows how to take the bull by the horns. Fine, why not? I have a photo of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. Though it appears he already had that black monocle at the time. What? Oh, no, nothing. I was just surprised that you shared that with us. We'll need the man's testimony in court tomorrow, which means we have to do everything we possibly can to track him down in the short time available. So why wouldn't I show you the photo? What is it about Lord 16? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. Hard to make out, but he appears to be wearing a monocle with black glass. Oh look! This strange, mysterious person, which we have no idea who he is. Haha, smile. Ah, the file I requested for the trial tomorrow. Thank you. Are you alright? Who is this man, Mr. Naruhodo? Lord Van Ziek's apprentice, apparently. So I'm not the only one. Susie can see it too. Lord Van Zieks, may we speak with your apprentice for a moment? With him? Why? Kazuma-sama! Kazuma. Believe it. Your posture, your presence. It can only be. It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama? I felt something strange the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. Can it really be you, Kazuma? What? Wait! Too late. What's going on here? What is your interest in my apprentice exactly? You act as if you know the man or something. Well, since when has he been in your care? I don't really, I don't recall you having an apprentice before I left Britain 6 months ago. Lord Strongheart the Brave and Knuckles introduced him to me about 3 months ago, with instructions to mentor him as a prosecutor. But he didn't tell you why, did he? But he didn't tell you why, did he? The man appears to be suffering from amnesia. He's forgotten every last detail about himself. He has amnesia? Tomorrow he will appear in court at my side. What? He is to serve as my Judy on Lord Strongheart's wonderful divine and Knuckles' orders. He'll be in court with us. Now then, unless I'm much mistaken, I believe this conversation has run its course. Oh, yes, thank you. I definitely saw a reaction there. Susie called out like that. It really seemed to hit a nerve. When she called out Kazuma-sama. You'd already met that masked man, hadn't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Yeah, yesterday in fact, at Lord Van Zeek's office. I see. And if Kazuma-sama really is still alive, it means that Mr. Sholmes lied to us. I know. You're going to need to speak to him about that. You're going to have to leave now. The forensic investigation team are due to arrive shortly. If they find you here, it will cause problems. What sort of problem? Foreign affairs problems. Well, we could do without that. Alright, we'll be on our way. Let's go, Susie. Of course. Gina, we were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Wait, isn't this? Okay, why is this always, like, available? Apparently we can't look around the stage now because of the forensic investigation team artwork. Can't you do anything, Gina, in your capacity as an inspector, as Inspector Lestrade? Look, I'd like to help you out. But I'm just a trainee, innit? And nothing I can do. It suits you, yes. A little bit lost. Wait. Mittens? In this? And this Travis? about this, Gina. Yeah, I'm still learning me letters at the moment. I only know A to E, so if it ain't too much to bleeding trouble. Actually, Gina, it's the back of the card that's important. Come. It's just a dirty old smudge on the back, it is all. Turns out that this is very high quality French machine oil. It has a very particular scent, apparently. You didn't say. Have a whiff then. You sure? It don't smell nothing. No, we didn't mean that you should smell it. Ray, you mean Toby? His sense of smell is so good, he can track people over the oceans, can't he? Professor Van Van informs us that this oil is unique to Mr. Draper's workshop. She's still holding the dog like a gun. I think he's picked up a scent. So you mean if he follows the scent or follows the scent or this oil, Toby could lead us to the Dodgy Cove's workshop? The dog is a gun. Yes. That's right. That's exactly what we were hoping. Alright then, we'll give it a go. I'll just borrow that. What? Wait, when did you... What's a pickpocket? If I can lead everyone to the Draper's workshop, I'll be the boss's boss before next week. Oh yes, Gina. I'm sure you will be promoted. Poor Gregs. Right then, Otto, leave it to me. Sorry? We're going after the dirty engineer Carve right this minute. Oh, but hang on, someone's supposed to be on guard duty here all time. I'm afraid we can't help. We need to get on with our investigation as well, Gina. Oh, right. Oh well, never mind. It ain't gonna be me what's get in the neck. It will the boss. Poor Gregs again. Ray, Toby, yeah, Orson, Avia. Come on then, more. See you later. As he runs off. Do hope that the scent of that oil leads them to the swindler's workshop. Yes, I hope so too. Ideally before the dog swims across the channel to France. Haha, smile. Wait, I have an idea. Professor Bonbon, what do you make of this? Oh yes, that's just what we need to prove my hypothesis, isn't it? No, it's nothing to do with your hypothesis, actually. Then take it away, I don't want to be bothered with anything that doesn't assist my science. Alright, keep your abundant helm. he actually is not reacting to the photo of Trevor? Okay, I actually expected him to... Oh, oh, oh. Professor, do you recognize this? Oh, it's Andrew, my faithful friend. How have you been? Are you alright? Nobody's mistreated you, have they? Don't worry, he's been very well looked after. I always rub him with machine oil until he's gleaming. Right. And then when I come to tighten a screw with him, he slips in my hand and I can't do it. It's that age-old problem faced by driver files the world over, isn't it? This guy is weird, yes. I really wouldn't know, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's not going to work. Where the heck are we supposed to go? What to do? Do you know? I honestly thought I might never have the opportunity to return to Great Britain. And sadly not so soon. It's funny, for the past 6 months I haven't been able to work in court. Meanwhile, you've been raising a storm in the Supreme Court of Judicature back in Japan, Nipponese land. Please, Mr. Naruhodo, I may have been dressed as a man, but it was a very reserved performance. Sorry, the music is a little bit loud. So, what your father said in his letter about Ryotaro takedown is reserved? Well, anyway, I'm back here in this great capital now, and ready to assist you again in any way I can. Thank you, Miss Susie. It's my pleasure, Mr. Naruhodo. That doesn't help me at all. Doesn't help me at all. I don't want to. You see, I've been keeping my desk beautifully covered up in papers as always. You really must tidy it up, Mr. Naruhodo. No more excuses. But Miss Susie, the way I see it, all these papers building up on my desk like this is a reminder of my wonderfully diverse daily life. I like to leave them as they are, so I never forget how lucky I am to have such varied experiences. In that case, you should definitely have a thorough tidy. Then you will be able to see the papers building up all over again and feel that joy renewed. Still can't beat her in an argument, even though I'm the lawyer here. You have water gently boiling on the stove, I see. It feels wrong somehow if I can't hear the water bubbling away. But we have plenty of logs. It's not like we have to worry about paying for gas. It's important to open the window for fresh air when the fire's burning, though. You can't keep it closed just because it's cold outside. It could be a matter of life and death. Avoiding the freezing winter is a matter of life and death too, if you ask me. But it's not winter! Oh well, perhaps it's a nice cup of tea. Well, perhaps a nice cup of tea will warm you up later. Thinking back, that spade's been in here since we first moved in, hasn't it? I'm sure I've told you before, Mr. Naruhodo. It's not a spade, it's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. It's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. I'm now the proud owner of chicken fingers. I wish I was a proud owner of chicken fingers. Well, bon appetit. Oh god. I see your Daruma still has only one eye filled. Well, we agreed that it's something we'll do together, didn't we? We could do it right now if you like. I would be happy with that. I rather like the anticipation, I think, Mr. Naruhodo. If you're wondering what a Daruma is, it's this reddish figure there. Oh, I'm so looking forward to making you some tea again, Mr. Naruhodo. Which you would think I wouldn't like, given that I'm not keen on bitter flavors, but it is Susie's tea. And it is amazing what a little cake or something on the side can do. I would dearly love to serve you some sort of Japanese sweet alongside your matcha green tea. I don't know why she's calling it matcha green tea, because matcha is green tea. But I suppose that's simply not possible given how long we've been staying here in London. Well, I do like the little chocolates you put in my tea. They go wonderfully. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you would, wouldn't you? Gives me a warm glow inside for some reason. Oh, Susie's gone. I left your desk completely untouched, Miss Susie, so it would be ready whenever you returned. It's beautifully clean. There isn't a speck of dust on it anywhere. You've been cleaning in my absence, Mr. Naruhodo? Whatever next? Well, I couldn't allow my great assistant desk to sit there gathering dust, could I? It really is exactly as it was when I left. I'm so touched. But sadly, your desk is also exactly as it was too. Well, that's how it should be after all. Oh dear, I've forgotten how that clean-cut smile can be so disarming. I'm so pleased to see all our sea creatures doing so well in the aquarium. Yes, the prawns are still swimming and the anemones are still swaying. Obviously, I've been looking after them carefully. At first I used to drool whenever I looked at those juicy prawns, but not anymore. You're like part of family now. I don't suppose they will ever know how close they were to meeting their maker. Your room through there should be exactly as you left it. I've still never been inside. I've never been invited. Of course not. Only Iris is allowed in my room. No doubt I'll be hearing you two giggling away in there again then. Okay, regardless, this doesn't help. Nobody's here. Do I really have to do this? I really don't see a reason to do this. They say I should do something here, but I don't even understand what. Because literally, I literally looked at everything I can in this room. Like, there's literally nothing. Nothing. I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Do we really have to go through everything? This one's posture reveals his weakness. Sorry? The killer's stance leaves him wide open to attack. I'm quite sure I could send him off. With a Susie takedown, then a Susie squash, and finally a Susie smash. Right. And if that doesn't render the culprit unconscious, a Susie slam should finish him. A Susie slam? Oh, I'm sorry, it's rather hard to explain. Let me show you. Leave yourself open slightly and I will demonstrate. Absolutely not. I agree on that. Absolutely not. That old policeman isn't here now, obviously. I still can't believe he just happened to be on the jury, though. I understand that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet... I like how London has almost as many people in a city in comparison to my country. You do seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you? Ah yes, the heavy curtains in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whatever on the other side of them, you just know it's going to be terrifying, don't you? The sign says it's Madame Tuspel's special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside. No, can you believe that? Pay more money as if I haven't been scared enough already? It's not my doing, Mr. Naruhodo. He's truly not hurt. Hi, Bob. Yes, great game. Just do that because reasons, right? What a horrifying scene! A murderer caught in the grisly act. I know. And in case you were wondering, it's the one with the big knife that's supposed to be the killer. I don't think anybody would have been in doubt about that, surely. And did you know that according to the description, the bathtub at the back has no particular significance? What? What? Really? I would have thought it was meant to show that the killer also worked in a bathhouse peddling criminal wares. Aha, we have a new theory. Right. There's nothing here. I don't know what to do. So Gina is on the hunt for Mr. Drebber. No one is here. We should come back here later to talk to Mr. Sholmes. We cannot do anything in the forensic laboratory because there's nothing to do. I also don't think that we can do anything here at all. Because we already investigated everything here and we cannot go back on stage. Stage up there is where the experiment was set up. It's very high, isn't it? About 30 feet, I believe, or 9 meters if you prefer. No, I don't prefer. That is the only measurement we need. Craning your neck to see up, it starts to hurt after a while, doesn't it? Yes, you need to get up there and look around properly. Although, if I'm honest, climbing all those stairs makes my chest hurt. Oh dear, I think perhaps you should exercise more, Mr. Naruhodo. Agreed. And then we have this, but we cannot go. Better not try to go up those stairs to the stage area now. If we were to bump into the forensic investigation team, or FIT, it sounds like it could make trouble. Yes, I understand that. So, what are we supposed to do? I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is either talk to him or present to him like something. But he said nothing to this, which is weird. He said nothing to this. He also said nothing to this. He was excited to see his screwdriver again. How could have this happen? It must feel awful, as well as a man losing his life. The crystal tower was greatly damaged too. I know what happened. It must have been that. That? The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. But instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now. It's divine retribution for my wrongdoing. That's what this is. A scientist, he has some very illogical anecdotes. Long and illogical. Okay, we had that before. We showed him this, right? Oh, how could this have happened? Okay, that's exactly the same text. I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I really don't get it. I have no clue what to do. I tried everything. Let's go through this again. So, we are supposed to talk with Dr. Death here. And we can't because she's not there. She is saying we need to spend a little more time investigating there. I just don't understand what we are supposed to investigate there, because we have investigated everything in there. That's the only hint I have. Here, it doesn't mean anything to go there, because we need to go there later. We cannot do anything here. We cannot go here. Here we are, but nothing is really, like, creating a response. Nobody's here. Granted, I haven't looked at stuff in that scene, but I don't think I need to. Same here. I didn't look at stuff, but I don't think we need to do this. We were just there and we investigated everything. I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Like, what? 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 This will just trigger the normal stuff that I have already done. I really don't get it. It's strange. Yeah, let's see. I have to look this up because really I have no clue what to do. The grade is return of the great departed soul. Yeah. Mm. Investigation start. We did this. We did this. We saw that. And then we did this, I think. And this happened. Further investigation. We got the follow graph. Yes. What did I overlook then? Uh, 6, Clint. Around. Something. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is what I'm missing here. She's not there. In here, like a cursor, as I stand, let's look around, so they'll think it sinister one together like this in a jar, self-contained. I don't know, I was just going to think about food, medicine, poison, glitch on the disk seem to be scalable. What? Excuse you? What? Oh my god, this is it. That is the clue we didn't find. Because it's so sensitive, because I do this, right? And it doesn't look like it changes anything. But it's this ledger here. That is the last thing we didn't see in this room. This is the problem because, well, I don't move around this thing with the mouse. I use WASD to move around because it's faster. This is when the mouse is doing it's getting dragged around behind the mouse. This is when I do it with WASD. That's why I didn't see this. Man, this is dumb. I will be honest, I'm actually surprised because like this is the latest entry. I think this was the latest entry into the Ace Attorney series, if I remember correctly. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't actually build in an option to indicate objects. Confirm, cancel, court reports, press review scene, option, pause. port play. Yeah. That is weird. That is really weird. Because like for a game that is basically kind of the last one released in the series at the moment, why didn't they build in a hint? You know? Like, why is there not a function of a button that I can press that indicates highlights, items, and places that I can click on? Because that I find this is only because I looked it up now. It's insane. Look at this big, thick book here. Ah, it appears to be in an accounting ledger. It's a record of it's a record of the forensic investigation team's spending, I think. Oh, what is it? It's clear that the team purchases various equipment and supplies on a monthly basis, but well, one entry seems rather strange. Really? In what way? They are buying 500 scalpels every month. 500? Must be working really hard on dissecting corpses. I don't know. Judy, autopsies are only carried out in certain special circumstances. And scalpel blades can be sharpened too. It does seem a bit strange, you're right. 500 scalpels a month. What could they possibly be using them all for? Barbecue. What are you doing here? Sorry, we had something we wanted to ask you, but you weren't here, so... So you thought you would snoop around. That's acceptable to your people from the East, is it? Well, what do you want? Lord Strongheart, the Divine and Knuckles told us, you see, that it was you who examined the victim's body. My ass. Body, I mean. So we came to ask you about your findings on Lord Strongheart's amazing and Knuckles advice. Very well. If the Lord Chief Justice and Knuckles has given his consent, I'll tell you on our investigation what our investigation revealed. But when you're done, you must leave immediately. So, you want to know what the forensic investigation team determined from its examination on the scene? The victim, my ass, who disappeared from the experimentation stage amid an explosion. And the my ass, who appeared moments later partway up the Crystal Tower. Well, without question, one and the same person. That is the team's conclusion. But that can't be right. If it was an elaborate trick, we can only speculate about how it was carried out. Let's see if two people who looked very similar to each other were involved. They could have made it appear as if one single person had switched places, couldn't they? I'm going to get going now. Well, thank you, Epitone, for being here. Have a wonderful rest. Stream was lovely as always. Thank you. Have a great rest of your evening. I will. Thank you. Very true. But sadly in this instance, that was not the case. A man who disappeared and the man who subsequently reappeared was the same person. The fingerprints at the scene make that quite evident. Ah, fingerprints? They are not yet officially recognized as forensic evidence in the British justice system, which is very useful, right? But one day, they will be used as an investigative aid as a matter of course. Oh my, but that would mean that the instantaneous kinesis actually took place. So where does that leave us? My team was tasked with the investigating, not drawing conclusions. Instantaneous kinesis is impossible, and yet the body did move from one place to another. This hasn't cleared anything up at all. It's made that whole thing even more of a mystery. Yes, the Raven mask, which is, by the way, not real. A very polite way to say not my problem. I see, she also might belong to Banzik's family. Where did she spring from? Did you just call the doctor Mama? This is a lawyer, dear. Oh. Hello. To meet you. Pleased to meet you. Yes, I'm a defense lawyer. Oh. Yes. Can you quote this, Mama? What? I've never seen inside a recent person before. I want to know what it looks like. Of course you can. It's a live specimen, as you can see very well. So Drebber is either Drebber is related to this family. Mama gives me Moira vibes. I feel like Drebber is related to this family and is probably like the brother, son, father in this family. I think just had a near-death experience. Oh dear, Mr. Naruhodo, you're as pale as a corpse. Then let's leave before I'm mistaken for one. Well, I think we've done all the investigating we can here for now. We could just determine the whereabouts of Mr. Drebber. I'm sure Gina and little Toby won't let us down. Now then, do you think we ought to try to speak with Mr. Shorms at this point? I have things to discuss, and I'm dying to meet him again after all these months. Yes, it's quite possible he might know something useful. You're right. We ought to find him at Madame Tuspel's. He's supposed to be working there as a temporary waxwork exhibit. And he wasn't there. Yes, Iris told me all about his latest unusual venture. And this